Great Spirit, Supreme Reality, absolute goodness, 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 goodness. Divine Mother of the Universe, powers that be, calling in the holy ones, the saints, the sages, the awakened ones throughout time, space, and all spiritual practice. Holy Kriya lineage, all of our teachers and their lineage. The indwelling divine, beloved Ishtadevata, as we move forward on the path, we ask again and again and again to help us, to aid us in sweeping clear our pathway, that we might attune to the bountiful, beautiful, wondrous states of awareness, of loving kindness, of joy and greater joy and greatest joy. And happiness, happiness, happiness. The sweetness of life, the gratitude of being alive. The generosity, 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 and more generosity. Moving into the deep, deep, deepest of peace, deepest shanti. Entering ever more fully into santosha. Contentment, contentment, contentment. No matter how rocky the ocean that we float upon, may we more and more easily and harmoniously and quickly reestablish santosha. Reestablish contentment. And establishing contentment leads to wisdom and awakening. When I sit for my body and mind and memory track. And when we sit for a host of other beings. As we take our seat, we sit for our friends, neighbors, loved ones. We sit for our friends in the hospital, or all those teachers that we know, and we don't know a lot of them, but we know a fair number, that are struggling so hard, teaching on Zoom or trying to come back to classes and going back and forth. For all the young people who think there's absolutely nothing for them, how can this be? for all of the beings that are separated from those that they love. We sit for all of them. That is the beauty and joy of meditation. We sit. We breathe in and breathe out at the sun's center, that our light of awareness may be more deeply kindled, and in that inner radiance, that it might bless as it pours out into the universe all those beings, all the ones we know, all our sisters and brothers with their suffering and their issues, all our beloved friends, and it just goes out and out and out and out and out. And here we sit, breathing in and breathing out the radiance. We sit for our teachers. We sit for our teachers' teachers, for those souls who've come in and spent their entire lives teaching and awakening others, who've given up all the pretty much normal ways of living, a lot of sacrifices of the earth plane, that we might taste the beauty and the joy and the sweet nectar of the flowering of our consciousness, that we might feel the sweetness rotating up and down our spines, and feeling with the down breath on the back side of our spine the blessings that are always flowing in, that we might say yes, yes to those blessings, yes. All of us unworthy earthlings saying yes, 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 yes for me. Saying yes for me is saying yes for so many more. So we say yes, and we breathe in, and the radiance becomes more and more bright. And we breathe out, and that radiance pours in to the unconscious parts of our being, blessing them, blessing them, blessing them. And as we continue to breathe in the radiance, little by little, we become aware of we are the radiance. We are the radiance. And breathing is a radiance. As we breathe in, we deepen that state. And as the radiance breathes out, those blessings from all directions flow out to all beings, all sentient life forms, to the flowers and the trees and the ocean and the air and the earthworms and the million billion flies that seem to live in our bathroom. We bless them all. We bless them all. We leave none. We include all. And including all, includes all the parts of our being. And when we are capable, more and more capable of loving and seeing and being present with all the parts, we can walk by a crabby person and from the heart of our being wish them well. We can see a friend suffering and not get enmeshed. Have empathy, yes, and the rest is blessings flowing out as they are unraveling their karma. Might they be blessed and more blessed, finding their way in the maze, as we all are doing, holding on to that thread that exists in the very epicenter of your spine, that leads back, chakra by chakra, to the sun center and beyond. And Kriyananda writes, although there are things in this world, in the astral world, in the dream world, in the visionary states, the truth of the matter is, only that which you are conscious of can you know. So in our search, and in your search is the study of consciousness, the study of the contents of consciousness, the study of what causes certain things to come into consciousness and others to be suppressed. The recognition that there is something beyond you is the most noble and stabilizing factor in the search. Each one of us may be only a spark, but that spark someday shall break forth to enlighten the world within which we live. That search will end with the unfolding of your primordial wings of wisdom, with which you will soar to the high places, to see, to grasp, to know, and understand. Find love, find wisdom, but above all things, find yourself and the helm to steer your life.